In this video, we're going to discuss the destroy object behavior.
Oh yeah.
And there we go, object destroyed. Let me show you how that works. Okay, so this was a little more of an elaborate setup that I needed for this, but I thought it was funny, so I went with it. First of all, there's two different ways that you can use the destroy object behavior. So we'll discuss the method that I used, which is triggering it. And then we'll also talk about monitoring the object's health and destroying it when it reaches 0. That's another approach you could take. It just depends on what you're trying to do. But in my case, I'm starting inside of a trigger zone. There's two trigger zones here. One of them is hiding my HUDs just for convenience. And then the other one is actually the trigger. And that trigger is linked to this zone over here. And that is because I needed there to be a little bit of time for me to introduce the topic, and then the effect takes place. So I put a timed event here, and that's just starting off everything. Now that timed event is doing three things. The first thing it's doing is it's activating the hidden objects that are hidden at the start of the level. So we have this broken wall here that's hidden, and the Kool-Aid Man is also hidden at the beginning of the level. And so it's activating those, making those active and seen. And it's also destroying the solid wall there so that you can see through it. And that's with the behavior that we're talking about today, which is destroy object. Now, I just put a little stool back here. It really doesn't matter what the object is. It's just the first thing that was, you see, it's like the first thing in my little window. So I just grabbed it and ran with it. Because it didn't matter. You weren't going to see it anyways. Could have just as easily put it on a wall or these bottles or whatever it is. And then here's the first parameter. So there's the message. So you saw at the bottom of the screen, it said destroyed. I just put that there for the timing's sake so you could see when it was actually happening. You don't have to have a message. You could take that out and it just wouldn't say anything. But that was really more just for the visual. So if you want to play that back, you'll see it say destroyed at the bottom, and that's really for the timing effect. Then we have object name, which is the object that we're going to destroy. Now, bear in mind that I've got three identical objects here, and I only want to destroy one of them. That means that I need to make sure that whatever it is that I'm destroying, I put that name, the name of that object, in the behavior, and then anything else that shares that name gets renamed to something else. That way I don't have a conflict or destroy too many walls or destroy the wrong wall or whatever it is. Just be careful with your naming conventions. Then we have a particle name area here. So I could have had an explosion effect or a dust particle or something like that appeared and then got destroyed. I just chose not to go through all that effort, but you could, if you need that sort of visual effect, you could add a particle and then you could just tell it to destroy that particle when it's done. And then you have health monitor, which leads me into the other way that you could use this behavior. So instead of triggering it with a zone or a button or something like that, you could have the health of the object deplete to 0, and that would cause it to destroy. So every object in the developer settings area has a strength. The strength for an object is its health, essentially. And the default number is 1. So if you want to use it this way, let's suppose I wanted to shoot at the wall or, explode a barrel next to the wall or something like that, and that would cause the damage to make the wall, destruct, then I would want to set the strength of the object greater than 1, right? Maybe 100 or 500. I mean, play test it, see what it feels right. But that's what it would be doing, is depleting that number down to 0. And once it reaches 0, that's when the effect would take place instead. But that's it. That's the destroy object behavior. If you enjoyed the video or if you learned anything new, please be sure to click the like button down below. If you're new here or if you just haven't subscribed yet, we'd love to have you stick around. We're trying to grow the channel and every click helps. And lastly, if you'd like a notification for whenever new videos are posted, just click the bell icon and that'll let you know when a new video is ready. Thanks so much for watching all the way through. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. Hey, don't forget there's a written guide for every behavior, including ones I haven't yet covered on this channel. And if you want to learn some more, why don't you check out this video next.